guys, big story we had in the last 24 hours on Saudi interest for Vinicius Jr. This story was on the Spanish press, on Diario AS, but there is a formal official position from Real Madrid now.
Real Madrid will only sell Vinicius Jr. for 300 million euros to Saudi Arabia if he personally requests the move, highlighting the club's prioritization of control over player autonomy.
And that's an important point in my opinion, because Real Madrid, with Carlo Ancelotti, after private clear messages from the club, they have no intention to discuss anything, for sure not in January, but even for the summer. Real Madrid are completely relaxed. They see Vinicius Jr. as a crucial part of their project.
Madrid will sell Vinicius Jr. for 300 million euros on one big condition. The Brazilian forward has become one of the most important players in the club's recent history. Yet despite his importance, transfer rumors surrounding his future have not ceased. Real Madrid's stance on the matter, however, is firm. They will only entertain a sale if Vinicius himself expresses a desire to leave. While there are whispers of a potential 300 million euro offer from Saudi Arabia, the club is resolute in its intention to hold on to their star unless he personally requests a move.
Chance that Vinicius Jr. won't be at Real Madrid at the start of next season?
Well, look, some of the ingredients are there for him to depart, which is an enormous offer, which he hasn't definitively said no to, and an offer which will keep on growing. That said, I don't think there's necessarily a need for him to do it immediately. The offer we're talking about, by the way, is from Saudi Arabia, and we're talking about somewhere in the region of $1 billion.
Vinicius has long been considered one of the brightest talents in world football, and many fans, pundits, and players alike argue that the Brazilian should have won the Ballon d'Or, a distinction that ultimately eluded him despite his outstanding performances. While some might contest this claim, it's clear that Vinicius Jr.'s rise to the top has been meteoric. The winger's electrifying performances on the field, his game-changing moments in critical situations, and his skill set, which blends flair with technical precision, have made him one of the best in the world.
Carlo Ancelotti, speaking in press conference before the Champions League game, he said that Vinicius Jr. wants to stay at Real Madrid, Vinicius Jr. is happy at Real Madrid, and Vinicius Jr. wants to win titles at Real Madrid, make history at the club.
Despite not winning the prestigious individual accolade, Vinicius continues to be at the heart of Real Madrid's success. Even though the Ballon d'Or remains a benchmark for many players, Vinicius has shown that he is not defined by such awards. His confidence, which took a hit after the Ballon d'Or snub, seems to have returned in full force as he continues to be a key figure for the club. The Brazilian has been integral to the team's success, not only through his individual brilliance, but also with his ability to perform in crucial moments. It's clear that Real Madrid sees him as indispensable to their future, which is why the club has reportedly set his release clause at a staggering 1 billion euros.
So the position, the very clear position of Real Madrid is that Vinicius is not negotiating a move away from the club, that Vinicius is fully focused on Real Madrid, and so that's the idea, that's the view, that's what Real Madrid see as the future of Vinicius. Continue together with Kylian Mbappé and all the other stars they have at the club. So a very clear message. Then guys, in terms of interest from Saudi, they have some obsessions, some players they would love to bring there, and I think we will discuss about that.
While this release clause serves to ensure that the player stays at the Santiago Bernabeu, the club is aware that financial might is an ever-present factor in the modern footballing world. Saudi Arabia, which has become an increasingly attractive destination for top-tier players in recent years, has reportedly prepared a 300 million euro offer for Vinicius. This sum, while vast by traditional standards, is still far short of his 1 billion euro release clause. However, it appears that Real Madrid is willing to entertain this offer if Vinicius himself decides that a move is in his best interests. If the player doesn't express a desire to leave, the club will not entertain negotiations no matter how large the offer might be.
I mean, that is some crazy money there.
Yeah.
How do you walk away from that? How does anybody walk away from that? If it is indeed a real offer, and if you're Vini Jr., what is it that would keep you at Real Madrid? What is it that would motivate you to stay at Real Madrid? What is it? Is it Ballon d'Or? Is that the motivation? Well, maybe. But $1 billion may just sort of turn your attention elsewhere.
Real Madrid's cautious approach to this situation is understandable. The club's success in recent years has been built on having a squad full of world-class talent, and Vinicius Jr. is undoubtedly one of the key figures within that group. With his exceptional dribbling, his ability to create chances for himself and others, and his knack for scoring decisive goals, Vinicius has proven that he is capable of delivering in high-pressure situations. From his iconic goal in the 2022 Champions League final to his consistent performances in La Liga, the winger has consistently shown that he can perform on the biggest stages. Additionally, Real Madrid is still in the business of winning trophies. The club's expectations are nothing short of the best, and for that they require players like Vinicius. His potential departure would be a significant blow to the team's title aspirations, particularly considering his current form and the trust that manager Carlo Ancelotti has placed in him. He stated, "I understand everything in football. I could understand why Cruz decided to call it a day when few others could get their heads around it. I understood it in the same way he did. These are individual decisions. I said that last week. I think the player looks happy and hungry to stay here and win trophies for Real Madrid. He's thinking about choosing glory." Despite these concerns, the rumblings of a potential move to Saudi Arabia are undeniable. The Saudi Pro League has made significant strides in recent years, attracting top players from around the world. The arrival of players like Cristiano Ronaldo has helped raise the profile of the league, but it has yet to see a player of Vinicius' age and potential make the leap. The proposed €300 million offer, while substantial, may be a reflection of the Saudi Pro League's ambition to continue elevating its status in world football. If Vinicius were to make the move, he would join a list of high-profile players, such as Ronaldo and Benzema, who have sought new challenges in the Middle East. However, these moves have come at the tail end of their careers. A player of Vinicius' age and ability would represent a major coup for any team in the region. While the financial aspect of the offer is undoubtedly attractive, the question remains whether Vinicius himself would consider such a move. He is currently enjoying life at Real Madrid and seems content with his role in the team. In fact, his performances this season suggest that he is more motivated than ever to continue achieving success with the club. Vinicius' importance to Real Madrid is clear, and with the team's future in mind, the club will undoubtedly work to keep him happy and motivated. If the Saudi offer were to materialize, it would be a historic transfer. The financial package being discussed, including a reported €300 million upfront payment, would shatter the existing transfer records, surpassing even Neymar's €222 million move from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain in 2017. However, this figure alone doesn't reflect the total value of the deal. Vinicius would be offered a contract worth an eye-watering €1 billion over 5 seasons, tax-free, which would place him among the highest-paid athletes in the world. Such an offer is a testament to the growing power and ambition of the Saudi Pro League, and it would be hard for any player to ignore the financial rewards it promises. But even with this colossal offer, Real Madrid is clear about their stance. They are not willing to let Vinicius go unless he explicitly requests a transfer. This is not a situation where the club is actively seeking to sell their star player. Rather, they are prepared to keep him for as long as he is content at the club. If Vinicius expresses a desire to stay and continue competing for the top honors in Europe, Real Madrid will honor that decision and continue to support him as they have in the past. If, on the other hand, Vinicius decides that he wants to explore a new challenge and move to Saudi Arabia, Real Madrid will likely listen to his wishes, but only if he takes the first step in initiating the move. For Real Madrid, the next few months will be crucial in determining Vinicius' future. The club's immediate goal is to secure a strong finish in the current season, both domestically and in the Champions League. If the club continues to perform well, and Vinicius remains an integral part of that success, it's likely that he will want to stay and continue his development at the Spanish giant. However, if the team's fortunes change, or if Vinicius feels that his future lies elsewhere, the situation could take a different turn. In conclusion, Real Madrid's decision to sell Vinicius Jr. will depend entirely on the player's own wishes. While the club is open to discussions if Vinicius requests a move, they are committed to keeping him if he expresses a desire to stay. So what are your thoughts about this fight? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.